Alright, I guess 1K Racer here. So, gonna make this quick video here today, I guess before noon, before I finish my schoolwork stuff up for the day. And yeah, race weekend coming up too. So I made a post yesterday, I think, on the tab for posting for YouTube. I didn't do it for Discord or anything, but yeah. So I have my little fun 4 a.m. thought. So I want to go talk a little more. So I shared the video I did from kind of my redone version of season 7, which still a lot of similarities to what the real season 7 was back in the BMR and in the final year of the BMR 2021. So originally, I of course have processed before. I did originally plan on doing a season 8 in 2022, kind of the same style with the schedule almost, and I mean a couple changes here and there. And I think also was going to have another Gen 4 season as well in that season. And yeah, it all stopped whenever I stopped running the BMR basically. And I had my ideas for that season. A lot of drivers that were going to be returning. Of course, that end of the BMR and going into the CRL era was a lot of changes, a lot of drivers. Kind of being left out. They weren't really around anymore. The whole thing happened back in 2021 as well, and all that. And yeah, so definitely changed up a lot of what could have really happened. And I think based on what the end of this season looked like now, I could have a better idea of how to do a season 8 run. And yeah, so I kind of already made a roster for this type of season. The only thing I'm really waiting on now is to finish moving rooms, and I'll race all this out. So my idea is kind of do like season 8, 9, and 10 all together in the CRL with this series and the Gen 4 series, of course, kind of still being secondary series. The only unfortunate thing with the Gen 4 series right now is that I just don't really have like the developmental drivers to move up, it seems like right now at the moment. 2022 is kind of obvious. 23 will be as well, then 2024 too. Just don't know what 2025 will look like, honestly. But yeah, so kind of doing all that there together with the series in general. So yeah, so at the end of season 7, Cale Campbell did end up winning the championship, 45 points over Jake Cooper. I did change the points format for this season, and this will be the format I would be going with for season 8 and 9 and 10, along the same format with the Gen 4 series, and still kind of having the part-time Cup drivers and maybe part-time Gen 4 drivers running some of the Cup Series races too, because there's about, 20 spots, I would say, in the Cup Series of full-time drivers, and about 10 to 12 for Gen 4 because a lot of the names that went in return. Plus, two, I would have not done signups at all, so there would be like a lot of voided spots because nobody would have signed up for them, or well, I just didn't really have signups anywhere. And of course, anyone who signs up would be wanting to go for the Cup Series, and then don't end up running dead last like people did down here in season 7 in that season because they didn't really show up either after signing up. And yeah, so I would have stopped doing signups after season 7 anyway. And yeah, so of course, Wood Staines would have really came back to 2022. Myself, Jake Hoover, Elizabeth Madison, Carter. Grant Hoover would have been in his last year. I think Jake would probably be his last year would be season 9 in 2023. Elizabeth Carter probably their last season in this season 8 as well. Who knows really? Audra Crockett, I would have kept her, but she kind of stopped racing in 2021 anyway. So still same thing. So that would change up the CRI roster because you don't have Audra anymore, you don't have Sarah anymore, and I don't have a Benjamin Arroyo anymore on the team there after 2021. See, my whole team would have been changed up in both series, honestly. I think Hayden McAdams, I still have him in my Gen 4 roster with the 81 car, but that's really about it. And of course, with Gen 4, so Askew, I think he would have won the championship and then not came back. Scarlett Rose, I think I'm going to have her another season. She'll be teammates with Vinny Schultz because Pacific Racing would not be around in any of the series, so they'll be a team up together on in two Dodges. Um, Rice, he would be in the Cup Series. Trevor Stewart would be in the Cup Series. Cam Spinner, I kind of moved him to Cup. I know he only got one win in this area, but I think he would have probably still moved to Cup in the 43 car to kind of have more competition up in that field. Benny, yeah, she'll still be there. Zachary DeLillo, he'd be out. Hayden would still be here. Bradycy, I haven't moved to the 5 car. He was supposed to be going to the 5 car in Gen 4. And funny, even better, I'm having him under Hendrick because possibly he'd be a Hendrick driver in 2023. And the Cup Series, maybe, who knows how this would go. And of course, I'll race these races out. And of course, you also have like Jace Turner, William Bounds who'd be debuting, Contreras, Max Contreras, all the 2022 names that were added on in the stop motion races I did, and the 2003 series as well. It's just that everyone's kind of more spread out here. I know 2023, you got both the Jalen's, Carly season 2022, by the way, too. You got both Jalen's 2023, and that's really about it, I think. I'll have to look at it again when I get to it. And if there's really no really big add-ons, then you'll know why, because 2023 didn't really have a lot of add-on drivers in the field. Connor Jacqueline also is added on to this, too. I think I have him under Roush, so that way I have a whole four team put together in the series. And yeah, I'll be interested to do this because I already have the idea of how season 8 would have gone. Possibly championship racing wise. I'm not going to say who I think will win the championship. I'll just see if they do end up winning it, and then at the end of it, I'll just let y'all know if it was the champion or not. But yeah, so my idea is to run these 3 seasons kind of after each other. And what I'm gonna do with the BMR and list for the champions, I'll count these seasons after, and this will be counted underneath the diecast racing area, of course, and be counted underneath kind of the BMR side with the Cup Series stuff too. Just to have some fun with that as well. But anyway, that we're doing here for this video. I didn't want to do a lot of talking in this video, go and do some schoolwork, and then do something. I have a nice little catering to do for some NASCAR stuff with the NASCAR thing and NASCAR weekend coming up. So really nothing will be on the channel. I think, like I said in the last video I did with the recap races, I'll try to record some videos at the racetrack. We'll see. On my phone. I'm not going to do like a whole vlog or anything because it's just going to be a lot of work, and I got a lot going on this weekend too with having my cousin and one of my friends on Sunday. So yeah, it's going to be a lot going on. Anyways, thank us for watching like always. This is the Kill Wrestling signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.